I know the bitch bro got a rollie, he broke, he just brody. So he been wanna fall back to my oldie, get bold when it's go time on, he know it's go. He hit dude in the chest with like 6, 7, 8 of it. Over a trap that he needs what he make off him. Bagging up jeans, got the new shiny flake from him. Victim ain't show up, some house to the state one. Half down the windows, your homie had 8 on him. Somehow got boot camp and think no one say nothing. Caught him blood crying, he broke, he can't pay nothing. Pray I live to see your day, cause your day coming. I got the yak jumping, I got the yay running. Heard there's a package, a brand new AK coming. The homie said, big bro, please let me take one. The homie said, big bro, please let me take one. Watch for the haters, so thinking you own shit. Watch you was playing them when you tried to show them shit. I'm only staying around, so I'm grown with. Tons of some paper, can play in a stolen whip. How did I get it, man? I gotta focus quick. I'm in position to win, and I know they sick. She in positions that she didn't know shit. The streets was co-signing me way before Sony did. Watching you smoking, watching you howling, watching you open, watching you showing shit too, cause they go against you later on, and it's all cause you told them shit. Driving most of it, these little kids will come kill you. Post it, yeah, more than they said I was supposed to get. Yeah, more than they said I was supposed to get. Look at my eyes, right? If he does this, I do fuck. Yo, I'm gonna fuck with something. I'll still just yeah, I'm in it. Right. Back to winning off each acquisition. I seen capped up visions lead to adolescence in the bad positions. Scheming dreams are going from rags to riches, but even that shit switches. The snakes are friendly and the rats are vicious. Old head's in the back of the store, getting his numbers ready. Served him a Powerball. One hit, you think you won already. Years ago was different flows. Most came up on Reggie. They front you heavy, and they double you down once it's steady. I let the crack cook, traded for a MacBook. Your big homie caught a rape and got his flag took. A bad look can be your last look. On the run for guns and murder one, if you were scared to get that ass whooped. Selling white little bags got us up when life was bad. Guns, knives, and bats solved most of the fights we had. If I expedite the cash, youngins coming lightning fast. Trying to shoot the Nike tag off your shiesty mask.
Street millions, they give you rations for it. They take a Ford, ain't no passing on it. Gang took a nap. I thought he OD while he was bagging on it. Work pots and I done ran blenders. My flow hard is selling bean pies to a clan member. Base ain't here for the canopies and the weather. So my girlfriend, dad, and the family get together. Street niggas don't get dogs for emotional support. Great killer finds strength for what he going through in court. Some states I sell cane cause they roast you for the horse. Skirt from Noble in the Porsche with a per se tender. I felt like Bushby Gibbs, ho, at his birthday dinner. And your label CEO might buy you a ring next. But with bro done, I might make Destiny cream next. If I'm ever asked to dance, I'ma cut a rug. You step down from Revoke. You like brother love.
Back the hawk out and start poking holes with broken bones. The type of beat to have a rapper scared to post the shows. We put in work, you probably won't condone. My first fight in prison was after child over the remote control. You know the price in my city, about a quarter a kilo. 25, any higher, you want something on the kilo. 28 to 32, what I'm charging the people. It's for having me beat up with my family like Coy and Benzino. DEA want me hung, get my DNA on a gun. Take the measly plays when they come. This a PSA for the slums, for the hood. Your favorite singer with me, made it feed me grapes 101. You're not a power couple, she a CNA, you a bum. Snoozing with a rich nigga, I don't treat a date like a nun. I was taught to speak in place and you feed a snake by the trunk. I was taught you plead your case, you can't beat the case, then you run. You get like low for a minute, you think you safe, but you done. Yeah, done. You know I stacked up 20 bands, stacked up 50 bands. I took losses on that plate, was back to 20 grams. Call me Bush Sinatra, I did it my way. I did it 7-figure crib with the 6-figure driveway. It's Bush, nigga.
This for my dogs who never made it, who had it but never saved it. Stacking up what they came with and passing out chunks on pavement. Brody home, he needs something fast front that he can play with, and a gun that he can stay with. He owes a bunch of people favors. I'm humble, still unhated. I made it through the jungle. Comfortable in the cage, feel I run from open cases. Hustling's overrated, unless you really doubling what you paid it. You can trust the plug, won't cut your drugs with a bunch of fake shit. Just to save bread. Coach said, fuck that 11 after 23 county. Just wanted to me statement. I had a celly on A block, and now I rock with A-list. I'm out here famous, gotta take this, can't be out here naked. You know what I'm saying? Can't be out here naked. Fresh about the vacant lot, slanging rock, about to make it. Too many rappers going through the back, can't leave us out here waiting. You know, you out here naked. $100,000 off the raw was in the top before I rapped it. These dudes ain't saving, they just trapping to be trapping. We all went to jail and most of us still landed back in. Promote out his mind if he think we ain't bringing straps in. I study laws of power and the strategies of war. I hit the plug, I say what up, you know I need more. If they talking less than 30, I need 3 or 4. I hit the county, block workers at your door like he a ball. Been through the storms, I was testing and proving. With some scar faces who'll take up your neck for that Cuban. I got the camera motion sensors that check for the movement. We had a lot of beef and we caught wreck without losing. Hustles in my zone, united, they call us a gang. There's lessons in this life that we charge the game. The dynamics keep changing, it's hard to explain. I came up off a little luck and a lot of cocaine. Just cause I leveled up, don't think the drama's gone. All I know, I keep waking up with all these diamonds on. The whole fam good, that's what time I'm on. Don't gotta say what's understood, that's what time I'm on. My money going up, that's what time I'm on. If it's up, then it's stuck, that's what time I'm on. Just cause I leveled up, don't think the drama's gone. All I know, yeah. People say I'm changing when I tell them nah. It's funny music cutthroat like we sell around. They lose a fight, they come back with a gun and get the law. If shots fire, you gon' shoot back and hit the floor. That bid turn to a different ball. But we keep it moving, there's no time to go back. The judge gave 20 to 40, told my homie hold that. Me and SK at the oven trying to bring this yoke back. Look, if you gonna ride, gotta ride to the end. And if you fall, get right back up, try it again. They at the door, call back up, they try to get in. I see somebody spill his soul and duck a 5 to 10. Don't ever judge us, you better in my shoes. Butcher told me if I stay on track, then I never could lose. It's still on the post hate, checking the views. I just have to work drop, then I get a check when it moves. Just cause I leveled up, don't think the drama's gone. All I know, I keep waking up with all these diamonds on. The whole fam good, that's what time I'm on. Don't gotta say what's understood, that's what time I'm on. My money going up, that's what time I'm on. If it's up, then it's stuck, that's what time I'm on. Just cause I leveled up, don't think the drama's gone. All I know, yeah. You know me heavy, I be out everywhere, they never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess, that blood price, they popped out. And my back against the wall, home on parole, be still rocked out. I'm a murder and we popped out. On church, God's house. Hey, you know me heavy, I be out everywhere, they never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess, that blood price, they popped out. And my back against the wall, home on parole, be still rocked out. I'm a murder and we popped out. On church, God's house. When the was talking crazy when he was in the jail, still got his head cracked. They was talking on the jail jack. Now they wish they never said jack. If I helped you with the people, did it out of love, never out of fear. If you got a problem with me, I'll be at the top. You can meet me here. OT, he the real. Everybody know the deal. Couple homies got like this, couple homies got killed. Everybody's in my business, sounding like a certified witness. Social media's dry snitching, I'm knee deep like we fly fishing. Late night posted in the trap, got so much balloons, hope I make it back. Half a bird straight melting on me, that's too much to lose, gotta take it back. Barbershop, middle of my hood, yeah, I know I'm good, I still take my strap. You mad as hell, getting paid to rap, see it in his face, face the facts. They be heavy on me, heavy, I be out everywhere, never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess, and I'm pressed, they get chopped out. Now my back against the wall, home on parole, beat still rocked out. I'm a murder and we robbed out. Calling church, God's house. Lost so many of my closest homies, and I really only got a few left. Treat the beef like NBA, you gon' have to shoot it at 2 steps. I got beef like loose Chris, new crib, couple new whips, sinking ships cause of loose lips. Pay my shooters like blue chips. I put everybody on, need help and everybody gone. See solid dudes out fucking with rats, ask me everybody drawn. I'm the topic of discussion, all up in the jails, dog, I hear it all. You know who else hear it all? Sheriff, Texas, listen to the call. Y'all was never ever wrong until I put some in your hand. Let you make a couple bands. I helped you be the fan. You only get one chance. To that we can dance. Show the proof that you're in a rap. You a rap. That's your man. They be acting on me heavy. I be out everywhere and never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess to that blood press. They get mopped out. Had my back against the wall. Home on parole. Be still rocked out. I'm the murder and we mobbed out. Calling church. God's house. They be acting on me heavy. I be out everywhere. They never pop out. Everybody talk a bunch of mess to that blood press. They get mopped out. Had my back against the wall. Home on parole. Be still rocked out. I'm the murder and we mobbed out. Calling church. God's house. This is how they make it in America. Hustle through the city, half famous. Looking forward to the future, cause the past ain't it. Made mistakes and owned it like I made a last payment. The grass ain't green, it just cracked pavement. Back thinking reckless, had to check myself. They tough guy talk just to flex for help. I told her don't stress yourself, life's short, bless yourself. My soul's the only thing I never sell. Brody on the phone, coming home February. Don't need no more hitters, my enemies dead already. Whether they still walk around or in the cemetery, I beat them when it counts. No way to get around it. Fall back, get yours, don't wait on nothing. I went and got mine because I wasn't afraid to hustle. And the suffering builds character. This is how to make it in America.
Make it in America. Militant mindset, business savvy, man. Family, man. Every second, minute, hour working towards, building generational wealth.
Yeah, that's how you make it in America. Blue collar your crime and don't embarrass it. Bust some tax write-offs off charity. Stick to some legal sauce and let it marinate. How the real niggas losing their integrity. Yeah, the game fucked up, but that's America. It's no comparison. This shit's embarrassing. We live and die for the dollar, but that ain't worth a cent. Let it burn, that's how the wheels turn. Everything scandalous, doing donuts in the suburbs. It's tax free when you getting it off the curb, so they made that shit legal. Now they taxing for the girl. Take us back to the days of movie turn. Take us back to the days of busting firm. Even if we unemployed, we made it work. Trying to make it in America, it made us worse. Kill it. Early on, wait, what's the deal, boy? You feel me?
I produced the dope and got the perfect scent. Plug way to work the sandwich. I was trying to burn the canvas. Home told me watch yourself. It gets hard to handle. Philly to New England. Take the corners like a Sante Samuel. Running through the packs like a fake smoker. You a fraud. Run up in your job like the gig's over. My little homies run the jails and got the big pokers. Heard they smash the OG off the table like the big joker. What you know about a hustle's karma? I have bundles in my underarm. Buddy got a couple farms. He's saying he gonna send them through. We already got his address, so I recommend you do. Whoever robs somebody, catch deja vu. 4.5 ball bag, that's an eighth of eight. Every time you make a move, here you gotta take a two. Cause over this work, you'll get jerked like Jamaican food. I know they wanna get me if they coulda, they woulda. Catch me outside, run up, hit me. If they coulda, they woulda. Wanna pull me over, find a break, yeah, if they coulda, they woulda. Tell these pussies get up off my dick, if they coulda, they woulda. Every day the streets change. Caught up living in the street game, and every day the streets change. Everything get rearranged, but call me if you need them things. Cause I got them from my oldest, try to stay up out of beef, but I'll drop them for you anytime, any place. Smoker took a hit and made the Henny face. Feels bad for you, catch a fatty case. Rack stand murderer, used to be a burglar. District attorney's offering a deal, you about to work with her. Y'all need interpreters when you buy a raw, and you buy them all, and you buying cars, you vibe with stars. You routing hard, cause you routing hard. And every time I sleep with you, I go so deep in you, it's like I'm finding God. Life's a fraud, it ain't what you thought it was. Time gets lost, I'm falling, times I'm lost. Sometimes what you love will hold you down and you go clown, you gotta saw it off. Taking your call or calling it off. Cause every day the streets change, leave game. People only call it when they need pain. Who really needs love when it's cheap drugs and free pain? Just cheap drugs and free pain. When every day the streets change.
Everything that ever happened to me, I was not that yet until it happened to me. I did not fucking get in the street until the street happened to me.
Keep your mind up on your paper till you meet your maker. Tell my homies God willing, I'ma see y'all later. Cause ain't nothing promising in my life to take it. And if you fall, stand tall and never let it break it. I know they don't wanna see me winning, no. That's on my heart empty like a bando. I know they don't wanna see me winning, no. That's on my heart empty like a bando. I see flashes out my window and it ain't for cameras. They ain't here to do construction, but they came for hammers. Found a plug off from LA when I was down Atlanta. All of my dogs hitting licks, flipping bricks and scammers. Risking life just for a rollie that my homie told me. Got a 40 for my shorty, that's another story. Everywhere I go, they down me up, but they don't know me. They don't know I lost a lot of bros, and that's what froze me. That's on my heart, it be like a bando. That's why they say better keep your friends close. Looking at these streets like they're already know. Look in my heart and feel like a bando. Keep your mind up on your paper till you meet your maker. Tell my homies God willing, I'ma see y'all later. Cause ain't nothing promising in my life to take it. But if you fall, stand tall and never let them break it. I know they don't wanna see me win, no. That's why my heart it be like a bando. I know they don't wanna see me win, no. That's why my heart it be like a bando. Only one was on the couch wherever they would let me. Before I have the touchdowns, I make sure they respect me. I pray this angel's watching over me and they protect me. A lot of stuff I wanna say that I can't say directly. Boss it up is what I did, nobody did it for me. And if they saying otherwise, then they just telling stories. Stay 100 with the legends that are came before me. The ones who really put the work and never take the glory. Keep your mind up on your paper till you meet your maker. Tell my homies, God willing, I'ma see y'all later. Cause ain't nothing promising the ball like you take it. And if you fall, staying tall and never let us break it. I know they don't wanna see me win, no. That's on my heart, it be like a piano. I know they don't wanna see me win, no. That's on my heart, it be like a piano.
Seeing the stuff is crazy. I mean, people have tents all over the place, running around, and like they're just like shooting up in the street. Like, why aren't there cops there?
Yeah. It's nasty outside. Don't let the demons catch you. Yeah. 2 nights before Christmas and the kids ain't have no gifts. Cause they mom spent their welfare money eating up scripts. As she looked at her babies, she said, I'ma make it happen. When she walked into the Rite Aid, she knew what she was grabbing. Straight for the Sudafed, she'll give it to her boyfriend, a junkie who gets unemployment and traps in Croydon. Sometimes he beats her ass bad, she stays with him still. She said that pain's the only kind of thing she's able to feel. I was sitting at the table with pills, count slowly. Her and a man were coming for grills. They started smoking, we talked. I told her FaceTime me for any drug. So when she tried to make some extra bread, shit, there I was. Put her on the ass, put her on the back. She started beefing with the other bras, like pussy, hoe you mad. By the time she got the money,
A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Umass MINUTEMEN and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Umass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, we'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Watson. He'll try to do it himself. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Sends it back in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Umass will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Eagles offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Umass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. The hand to the running back. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Umass mounting a threat from the red zone. They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Here's the pressure, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator. And
this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball.
There he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Eagles. He found some open space and turned up.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Umass offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Watson. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw it again. Got the quick pass. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that out route.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Baldwin. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
To the air, it's Watson. Complete. Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Umass! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. The run inside. It's Dickens. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Well, he's been showing off his skill and athleticism all game long so far. He's got speed, he's got quickness, he can make people miss, he can break tackles, and with that run, he's now at 100 yards rushing in the game. This dude is a weapon.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Throws for the tight end. Finds it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Boston College will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. The keeper on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Wants to throw. It's Watson. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. The short hands, it's Matthews. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket and still makes big-time plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got a man. It's right. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. This time he's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a weapon to be able to extend a play like that, and they stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Umass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Umass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's Georgia looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game at Alumni Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Boston College head coach told me at the half, there is a big sense of urgency coming out of the locker room at the half. They know their backs are against the wall right now. All of the momentum going to their opponents as they went into the locker room.
Lost one deep down the right side. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. After that near turnover, the clock is stopped as they tend to an injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And It's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Umass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Watson. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to escape. Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
That's caught. It's Harding. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
A nice job by the quarterback. They're working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route. Coming from the slot receiver, they get the completion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep his 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privilege.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Minutemen. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to add another.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Umass sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of...
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Umass.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, down on the Boston College sidelines, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll try it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Umass out front. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Going to the run, it's Dickens. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Off the play fake. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Lets it fly. Max got it. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
The Umass offense returns to the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on second and inches. Rides to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Baldwin. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. BC uses a timeout here. It's 2nd of the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Takes the easy one to the back. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's a give to Washington. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. UMass will line up to punt it away. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's McKenzie. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
And you could hear the collective sigh from the crowd and the excitement scrambling for that first down. Big fourth down conversion, but this offense has still got to put the gas pedal down and keep going fast.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Just like this, one finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. One finger in the air, just like this. One finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. One finger in the air, just like this. One finger in the air.
What a W for the boys. We got a pure runner quarterback with 80 throw power, so I'm taking off a little more than I expected it to be, than I usually do. But we'll do whatever it takes to win.
Just like this, one finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, 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 I'm gonna put it. One finger in the air, just like this. One finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, 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 I will put it. Down to the right, cross to the break of dawn, cross to the night, cross to the break of dawn, cross to the night, cross to the shaking to the bone, that's right, cross on the mic, cross on the mic, that shit is it's hard to be nice, so gotta figure when the audience strike, cross and strike,
We open up our MAC conference play at Sacramento State, the new team. Very Midwestern American. East Coast, all the way East Coast versus West Coast. Pop Watson, the transfer from Virginia Tech. MAC Offensive Player of the Week.
In the air, just like this. One finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, 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 I will put it. One finger in the air, just like this. One finger
Down
in
goes
the
Miami.
air, and I'm
On
gonna
a
put it.
Friday night, the Deacons do the unthinkable.
Yes, I will put it. Yes, I'm gonna
Ruin your bet slip.
Yes, I will put it. One finger in the air, just like this. One finger in the air, and I'm gonna put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. Yes, I'm gonna put it. Yes, I will put it. One finger in the air, just
Our old team, Wyoming, off that 3-0 spot. John Long effect happening in Laramie. Love to see it.
vibe. I had to take the vibe. Chicken over big vibes, what you play, top, the talk like you cry. I had to take the vibe. What you know about it? Just all right, breaking up the vibe. I had to take the vibe. Chicken over big vibes, what you play, top, the talk like you cry. I had to take the vibe. And you tell the land, and get off on like this in more lane that I can have. Ain't a GPS for all the road that I can slam. Never poking out like Cam Newton when he's dead. Whatever in the day, I was calling on the way. Been asking where I been, like what a fuck should I stay? With all the cold signs, Charlie ain't time. Look good as crawling signs. In the parking lot, you cry. I had to take a mile. What you know about it? Just all who ride. Cranking up the vibe. I had to take a mile. Chicken up big bodies. What you they play topics. In the parking lot, you cry. I had to take a mile. What you know about it? Just all who ride. Cranking up the vibe. I had to take a mile. Chicken up big bodies. What you they play topics. In the parking lot, you cry. I had to take a mile. I had to take a mile. Johnny watch them piling into the house on the road. Drinking coke, the cold spot. It's when a phone line, you get up in a pole. In a bad lake like a bad lake, they keep me on your toes. They see you keep it phone. You pull up and don't look up, they gon' reaching for your dough. If space ain't meant to stay in, just good and taking low. The ball can go, it ain't been like this for long. I had to take a mile. What you know about it? Just all who ride. Cranking up the vibe. I had to take a mile. Chicken up big bodies, I was to the play.
Ooh, Lane Kiffin. How sweet it is. We'll see UConn later in the year.
Coming up in the 2 o'clock hour, my girl Tracy Lee Jams is going to hit you with the traffic report live. Carlos Phillips, the Chevy is his king.
North Dakota State, no problem. 4-zip right out the gate. Ready. I am a rocket steady, ready from the lion king. I'm fucking wizard and I'm best. I'm thinking everything to the bring up the chilling on my vision. I'm journey in my quest. Yes, and I got my niggas and my bulls, cause I'm running. I'm focused on the next when it's time to move. So when with the new time, the huge from the TV, I'm my best vibe. I be feeling like I'm out of the around. When I got a nigga send them up and then it's down.
All for the cash, man. Niggas will be ready to blast, man. Mad hoes. It's quick to give up the ass, man. Status. Get these out of your stash, man. Don't want to end up like the last, man. If the price is right, niggas get the tripe for right. They're plotting a scheme all day and all night. And they might even get elaborate enough to plan the illest kind of crime. Fuck the average stuff. Like this chick who was kicking it with this phone. Pretending that she loved them, only really loved dollars. All of that is meant so they could rendezvous. Said to his man, forget it.
That might be an upgrade.
So after the scheme, she put him down with a plan. The almost betrayal, this nigga's down with her man. But the sex changed everything. They conspired to snake him. Talked about the best time, the best way they could take him. While in bed, she told him swear, man.
I never once recruited a 1-star ever before.
There's at least 50 grand to show.
That's where we're at here.
Wear a mask, come through the window. I'll leave it open for you. You won't never know. So run in.
43 awareness off the rip. We'll mold him.
If he do this shit right, he won't fight. Break out with the cash and stay your ass out of sight. So the nigga sit back, a little did he know he was about to ruin his life over a silly hoe. And really though, the whole shit went wrong. Cause when he came through the window and pulled out, it was on. Money they was gonna rob was hot on some shit. Dukes with the back, told him run your shit. He said fuck that shit. So they toughed him
It's
and
horrible.
shit. Then loud, the burner split and the chick's man got hit. He died, his man had no loyalty. She's locked up as an accessory. His man's doing life, what a tragedy. All for the cash, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go, yeah. Yeah, I'm walking in I should be at the LC. I keep telling you all what we need to like on CB3. I was up in Bushel, nigga, big me like on 2G. Tripping out in sex, switch up my put my hand to these. Pull up with your rifle like on Devin Booker, number there. Told them all that I ain't trying to smash, got one number there. Told these folks that I ain't playing commercial, I do number chest. If any calls me, when you slide, that you consider blessed. Feeling like I'm Trey on with the Glock because I spoiled that.
Harrisburg, PA, we'll get you right in here. You got the pipeline.
Think about my safety, so I bulletproof the SUV, the AP on my wrist side, the plus I like LEDs. I know some niggas who learn how to shoot before they learn to read. All that money got me flying, land it got me signing these. Two for fucking movies, I need to plan, feel like my soul for all these players in this circle. You won't get your picture done. Right now, yeah, I'm in it. Can't you hear that motor purr? This week I'm twist up. Oh, you smell this out of burn. My lady got a bid and now she earned it. She keep buying perks. We on strong control right here and now. We not doing perks. All I do is hit just like I'm savage. We not doing birth. All my niggas blowing, let's no square. We just do the search. Put him on the criminal, it was cheap, but he ain't want to live. Put him on the money, he was broke, but he ain't want to fit. Put him on the front, he was scared, he don't want to risk. It's a competition where I'm from. Who gon' be rich? I'm a walking business nigga. I should be at LC. I keep shooting small, like with me, feel like I'm CP3. I was up in Pixel, we get blicky like I'm 22G. Tripping out inside the stuff, sometimes I put my mind at ease. Pull up with this rifle like I'm Devin Booker, number there. Told them all, I ain't trying to smash y'all one number there. Told these folks that I ain't flying commercial, I do number checks. Any occupied when we slide, that he consider blessed.
Most of you niggas my enemies know you can never be kidding me. I keep a block for these niggas that's 6 feet deep in the dirt. They gon' have that boy 6 feet sliding around. You can say that we drip. You know hit a lick and jump into your feet. And we ain't having that shit. It's just send me before I snitch. I tell him I'm guilty. I whip twist and feel like Uncle Willie. That hoe I don't talk to the bitch like a win. Most of these niggas is pussy. They fear me. I fear God better pussy. You near me. Having my back on the block. That's a TD. All of my dollars I'm shopping with TD. I'm just sitting these niggas can't see me. Don't fuck you. Hate you wanting to beat me. I'm a proud. I be all on the TV. Like when I smell them, they zoom on my BB. I'm super hard on the bitch like a real bitch. Still drink drinks, him and my PPMC. I still rockin' that shit got a wrist. I sell a whole block to a fiend like Rich. Big booty bitch, ain't smart trying to fish. He with me, so he get the bus when I'm in. I got so much fighters, them niggas is sick. Having that shit, you can take that weird. That big for them nigga who pockets is in. I ain't selling your gun, but you trying to kill me. Hey, they rappers, they all kinda silly. Talking all hard on the net, but they really stopping the bitch and they ain't fucking real. I'm really the hottest, your crib in the city. I was the Drake like Josh. I was running the street before Saved by the Bell. At 11, I had put a gun to my head, told myself I'd never be 12. Bought a revolver to stay on my teeth. No macaroni, I'm keeping the shells. Told my little partner to give me the chopper before he started aiming at somebody else. I'm feeling like really shot. I'm feeling mixed up with my wrist in the front. This ain't the sound of my car, it's so crazy. I'm playing the noise, I'm suicide rock. I smell the Glock in the crowd. Dollars a dollar for a DMX pound. Don't step in the circle, I don't move around. I run from the windows, I'm busting it down. Hey, 92 stain V8. 104 days, I'm ready to race. Your money does. I told the Wayne, I'm putting these niggas kitties on the Drake. One PK rolls go to my teeth. Patty the chopper, I'm ready for beef. Breath don't break. My stomach start hurting, nigga, knowing the shit before I sat on the seat. Talk on the back, cause she know I'm a dog. Shark in the water, I'm playing the top. Head game crazy. Dog so good, she can suck good, but do a fuck on your stop. Oh, no, stop me, eat Benadine. Niggas got female tendencies. Crazy how you was my partner, then shit got greasy. Now you hang with the enemy.
running in the cage. Love running all the way, fish kids. Every nigga will be getting away for real. Every nigga will be still waiting for real. Every nigga will be go hit the real. I gotta work this for real. My favorite handshake for real. I'm fucking fire in a race for real. You broke your how you safe for real. Got a new chain to the got a rollie, you can read the body. No, it ain't my shit, it be that he got you. She wanna kick it out of your body. All I look down and I'm feeling your body. All of the stream of the feelings they got it.
leg, I'm even to the beats. Hit him in his widow feet. With efficiency, efficiently, they put that work in with efficiency. Fell out of love, I had to show that bitch a different lead. Twisted trees, sparking pussy, stick my hide in. No mistake, no truth, why I lied in. Twisted trees, sparking pussy, stick my hide in. No mistake, no truth, why I lied in. I wanna go to sleep, trying to make it kill. Should've worked the job with this trap. I'm up for 20, felt like I was up a million. Pull up a gun, now they got no sense. All this water on me, I was beating. She said I look like hell, got a pop for me. You know that shit, like an art procedure. You left my back, so it's hard to clean up. Caught a head in that day hell. Might get at him with the clip, so I'm fluff like Leonard. No pump, they told me I had no jumper. Betted on my hoop dreams, I had to find a nice day, I went to Cooper's Mead, warming on the grass, 40 in the stash. Blind Gelato got me stuck like hash. Give a fuck about this rap shit, I'm paid off gas. You out your evidence, you know the set precedence, the dead presidents, evidence, no prerequisites. In life, they say, give me to give. Where I'm from, they told me get it how you live, so I just got it out of sleep, trying to make it kill. Should've worked the job with that trap. I'm up for 20, felt like I was a million. Put up a gun.
Yeah. Oh, with the ball again, I'ma go out and legend of pioneer. I got too much to lose, so the iron in. Gotta get up and focus, my mind clear. I seen dark days that define fear. Niggas said it, so they tell us sign here. Ain't no picking pin, no off the thing here. I need God like I need a hit. Record murder, hold the sheet, bitch, I'm a six chef, and this a chess game. We don't skip checkers, out there, like to come and get kids. Like a million ways to die, under 6 seconds. When I leave the crib, I got a single weapon. Ain't no peace, I need a different method. Make 11 hours, not be disrespected. Please, God, don't let me die your ass, please. Niggas gossiping like, oh, what happened? No, they had it cracking, that was way back then. I refuse to let that be my legacy. I gave you blood, sweat, and tears and agony. No fucking accuracy. I made you mad. Murder season, all I feel is apathy.
I changed my way. I made amends. I down on the truth. Everybody make my big families. My homeless, those community fraudulent. The God, the God, the God, the God, the God.
Bitch, I'm a legend, divided by 7, a fraction of talent we have here. See, I grow up in Richmond, my feelings are different. I just think of bitch and I dash clear with the mask near. Rappers are thieving, it's stealing you niggas' integrity. My insecurity, having a cure, searching for niggas to prove it. I got the plan and I'm seeing it out. If I see it out, I'ma douse with bars. Bury myself in the music and mute all the haters and use what they say to recharge. Hard on my ditches, I'm itching up closer. Rather have purpose than work with exposure. Rather have meaning than leading, go negative shit, so I'm fully equipped with this moment. I'm thinking back when I put my device in my mother. I know back tears. That was a decade ago, but I dwell on it more. During this past year, as far as this rapping should go, with the map and the flow, I'm on the last tier. You a cashier, read the cashier. Bitch, nigga better stand clear, yeah.
They got, all those was still around. They got, afraid with us. I changed my way. I made amends. Hop down on the truth. Everybody who make my get homeless. With my homeless, those community fraudulent. They got, the God, the God, the God, the God, the God, the God.
drive, my niggas ride in my city, understand us. See 100 put 100 bands up. They can't call us baby no more. Same hood. They call us up, and them same old hoes ain't wearing panties no more. I'm on my night job. Slim waist with them fat thighs. Never been baptized. But she soaked me all in the holy water. What a vibe. The only daughter. She ain't used to sharing, I ain't used to caring. It's like truth or dare. Slay my lifestyle like dynamite. I'ma go lights out, like dynamite. Smoke one dynamite. I'm on my night job. Always knew how to play these cards of mine. Fuck rap. All the time. Jump back like Benny Carter prime. I'm on mine. I'm on my night job, y'all niggas shopping, I'm back up in position. Burn hard, I'ma catch some niggas slipping. Burn hard, I'ma trap and get the whipping. I'm on my night job. Why is always black and my nigga with the bitch, keep it flipping. Boy, the trap is an accurate description. I'm on my night job. Molly got bouncy out the corner. Over 10 niggas thought he was a donor. They dust shots, I was bouncy out the corner. I'm on my night job. Bouncy out the Rona. Won't tell you about the bouncy out the Rona. Nigga word to Selassie out the zone. I'm on my night job. I know niggas trying to fight them, they can't capture. Feeling for the days for the game passes. Niggas out here looking like a bunch of game dashes. Cigarette, that's password. That ain't better than your last word. Cigarette, let the ash burn. I'm instead of worrying about the last word. I'm hit the gas word. Too high to fly it. That's my best excuse for being lazy. Being an artist, that's the best excuse for being crazy. I've been thinking that's so great. With the clock and graduate. That's all I lay down and all that shit just happened. Fucking out for these party, I'm out in the street shouting. How many rappers I killed? Counted at least 40. Now I ain't got but shorty down on the knees for me. I'm horny like that Cold Train album. I love Supreme, that's Cold Fate album. Lately I've been dancing like it's Soul Train album. Lately silly make a song talk about how they hate me. They was with me this whole time. My only adversary was my own mind. Cute my ego now, snapping like it's 09 with a gold mine. An inspiration for y'all. Fucking cosign, that nigga came up with cold ether. Don't ask for a feature, we bring our whole league. The East, we got heat for niggas. Keep reaching. If these folks is heat seeking, they couldn't even reach niggas. I'm on my
He's calling me. So much going on off steam. And it's just the same. Don't look at that, don't even play. It's like I'm swimming through. It's like a fairy tale. But it's how I'm back to already showed me that I'm dancing. And no, that's not me. Give me love, I'm a man in the night.